think it was a joke.
Yeah?
And it's just another situation where they bought it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
He was...
Well, losers!
Yeah, you were creating the team, right? And then I was just like,
yeah.
Do you need like an assistant or something? I don't even know.
Well, they planted the seed in my idea.
Oh, they accepted you.
Yeah, they accepted me.
Mm-hmm.
And they literally gave us like a rough outline of what they would want for a manager. And I was like, dude, my brother could do that. And I was like, wait, why doesn't my brother just do that?
My name is Ryan Hamad, and I am the LCS manager for 100 Thieves. I guess the Hamad brothers have got this on lock. Prolly's in charge of everything in-game, and I'm hoping to be in charge of everything out of game, and together, good things. That's just awful, don't do that. I don't know.
That was good, that was really
That's
good.
gonna be like the worst.
Got this on lock.
Yeah, that's okay, but the whole this and the thumbs up and the, I don't know. That
Just
could
like Prolly. Prolly does the exact same thing.
Okay.
Have you seen his interviews?
Wow, high warlord
WoW
grind.
stuff.
Sounds good.
High warlord grind. Yeah, I would like. That's when I could sleep. Is when Prolly would take over my character. Rough month.
When you slept, I played.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you played all day,
Right.
and then
and then we would go to work at the printing
Oh,
shop. We worked at a printing shop.
we worked at
and
a
we would
printing
just
shop
talk
too.
about like how we were gonna make the grind more efficient.
What
or,
would
like,
we do when we got
armor
back
and
from
gear
our
and-
work?
Yeah.
So work was just theory crafting for our gaming time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what our work was.
I know the players put in a lot of work. It's grueling. They practice against other professional teams for like 8 hours a day, and then they have their free time is actually just more practice. So before coming to 100 Thieves, I guess I wasn't quite aware of how much Prolly did, because he does a lot.
Prolly's a good coach. Definitely really patient. Likes to listen a lot in terms of hearing what players want to do, how we should do things, and doesn't really beat around the bush. I enjoy Prolly. I think he's a really good fit here for 100 Thieves and the roster that we have.
I really like Prolly's coaching style. I think he's super friendly and he tries to understand everyone's opinions and thoughts about all the decisions that are being made in the game and in the team. So yeah, I really appreciate how he does things.
With Prolly, I was enjoying playing with him in SK. Even here, I'm enjoying it now too. Yeah, I think he's a good coach.
You were already winning like coach of the split type things and doing.
That doesn't mean anything though.
Well, I mean,
Who
the rest
knows
is the
what
team,
I do?
right? Yeah.
But I think I do remember that
Someone's
world.
voting you coach. I don't know. Are you doing it?
See,
you
like
are in charge
the
of
whole
this
good
process?
acting thing, like really carries over to every aspect of my life. Well, I think I started it in NA when I convinced people I could play League of Legends.
Oh! That was
And then
so long ago.
people were tricked into thinking I could compete.
Mm-hmm.
So I was on teams, and then I tricked some Europeans into thinking I could coach. Easiest trickery in the world.
Yo, we went through some mud earlier this week, right? We did the hard work, okay? Did the humble work, we got our hands dirty, we're better for it. And we finished the week together. That's a good fucking sign about this team, boys. Today we got CG. Let's communicate the small things. Let's whoop their asses.
There's some dogs, we're some dogs.
There's
Bark,
some dogs.
Some days.
And then, hey, we're gonna switch up. So we're gonna do 100 on 1 instead of on 3.
Make it really loud.
Yeah, really loud. Really fucking loud. All right. 100 on 1! 3, 2, 1! 100!
We're going up or
I went down.
Alright.
Alright, that's
Work on that next time.
We're inching that.
The match versus Clutch Gaming was interesting because both of our primary colors are red and the entire LCS studio was drenched in red light. fights. It was really a spectacle. You had to be there to see it. In the past, they have littered the LCS studio with all the different colors, but at this point in time, it was just beat red, and that was it.
I don't think any of my players are really worried about them. I think that was probably like the biggest confidence boost, is that they're all like pretty familiar with their matchups, so none of the players really stood out as like, we need a strategy against this guy or something like that. So I think overall that match was pretty like easier to prepare for, I think.
It's gonna be a fun one now as we are on a Summoner's Rift. Clutch Gaming at 2-2, 100 Thieves 3-1. They can battle to tie for a first if they can win this one here. Clutch otherwise can create themselves a nice tie at 3-2 and be near the top sides of the standings as well.
I'm going. I'm going. Gnar, no flash. Gnar,
Just go
no
anybody.
flash.
Go Gnar, no.
Gnar is dead. Gnar is dead. Talia. No flash, Talia.
The flash Braum. I'm alive.
The way just barely in time. Lyra though gets the flag across the back of the head. Electric gets the kill for himself.
Confident enough to start it up. So they're just waiting for a mistake, and this may be that mistake. Solo's caught.
Found Solo. Shen to them as well. In comes Mega Knight.
Oh, nice knock.
They've got the taunt. They've got the damage. Cody's son loses his life for this one. Now it's a 5v4, and Ryu's got to flash away. But there comes the re-engage. Cataclysm gets the second kill now for the team. That's when they choose to pull the trigger. Nice pick up there, and Baron picked up for Clutch Gaming. 6-1 and kills on the taunt to be found as well. Of course, Ryu.
It's important when you're down that much gold to not make it feel like you're that much gold down. So I knew like generally how much gold we were down, but if I tell my team that, it just sets the mood, and there goes your mental, right? Fucking to the sky. So it's important to make sure as a shot caller to sound confident, always keep talking that we can do something, you know, similar in life, you know, as long as you have something that you're working towards, you want to be passionate about it, you're gonna get somewhere.
Down, Lyra is going to go for the three-man knock-up with the Galio coming across. Only finds Braum, though. Is the team going to stay safe for this one as Lyra all unable to ult the fight as Apollo gets slow, gets the ulti in for Hakuo. But the chase is in. Another shot comes through. Cody's son finds one. He finds two, and it's map control finally for 100 Thieves.
A lot of these guys are veteran players, so the mental aspect of being behind and having to kind of change your playstyle, I haven't really had to enforce that much because it's kind of like second nature to them by now. They've lost plenty of games, they've been behind for plenty of games.
In the favor of Clutch Gaming, they found two for themselves, but traded back as Cody will still not go down. Rocket jumps away, the shot onto Apollo. But 100 Thieves will mount the comeback. They will also end the day tied in first place. 4-1 is their record. What a game.
Really uncharacteristic mistakes that game, I think. So being behind was upsetting, but I think the way the team's going right now, I don't have the luxury of nitpicking all the small things, and I really have to focus on more like the team growth, I guess. So if we like fall down, I'm more interested in like how we pick ourselves up instead of like playing the perfect game right now.
It didn't feel like you were down 10k though, that game.
Yeah, I didn't know we were down 10k. I thought we were down like 5 maybe? 5k?
No, we're down 10k.
Did you know we were down 10k?
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
You actually knew?
That's what you do. That's macro god right there, bro.
So you're telling me next time we're playing LCS
I'm not gonna
tomorrow?
tell you it's 10K.
Just tell me it's 10k.
No, I'm not telling you.
Then you can't. I can say the same thing. But I can. But I can say the same thing. Yeah, we're down 10k, guys. After the game, we're only down like 3. Let's go.
Did you really know?
Yeah, I knew.
I don't think you knew.
Macro god, he's calculating all the CS and all the turrets and everything. Well, the biggest reason he wants everyone's input in the team comp and everything is because he doesn't want anyone to feel uncomfortable whenever we're playing a certain style, or yeah, he just wants everyone to feel really confident in whatever we're executing.
We played Caitlyn once this week? Zero this week. Kalista twice.
Oh yeah, exactly. This lane is like if we ever buy someone,
It doesn't mean you can't.
They're pretty unsafe.
It's just if we play something
Well,
else.
I mean, we don't have much kill pressure. Kate Morg is like, it's not the force pressure that an Alistair or a Braum is, or
Yeah, exactly.
even a Shen
How our draft
or
went.
a Trist.
But I think if we change our first 3 picks, we're gonna get fucking harder.
Nah, biggest team in North America by far in League of Legends. And we're the newcomers. And so, much like our match versus Optic, I really think us beating TSM would be a really big deal for the organization and just League of Legends in general. So, I'm excited about the matchup. Our boys just seem calm and confident in the backstage. TSM, they've been having their struggles, but obviously you can tell that they're a really talented team. Just in terms of skill and talent, on paper, they were considered to be the best coming into the season. So it's going to be a tough matchup, but I think we can pull through and win.
Yeah, stronger.
I hope we can anyways.
Hey, TSM, need everybody. If we get contribution from everybody and play with one mind, they have no fucking chance. Let's break it down. Hands in.
They got some dogs, we got some dogs.
Are we going
bark,
up or
bark.
down?
We're going up.
Up? Okay.
All right. 100 on 1! 3, 2, 1!
100!
Nice shot, boys.
Hey, we did it right this time.
We're so loud.
This is like a matchup that I know can suck a lot. So unless you have like confidence that this guy's not gonna like invade you and he's like a really passive player, then
what do we think our mid's gonna be?
Yeah,
if we have pushing,
They
mid,
might want to
then-
play Syndra because he played it yesterday.
I can just play Talia. I can play against it.
Are we going to glide 100%?
Yeah.
Yes, I played TF or Oriana. What do you guys think?
Or we can put the ball on alley.
is Zillion not good here?
I didn't play like all lap.
Okay.
Actually, LeBlanc is
Yeah, maybe we just do LeBlanc because their tank is Sejuani and they don't have like Braum or Tumkinch to stop it.
Are you confident in LeBlanc?
It's kind of risky.
You more confident in TF?
I think Oriana's the safest.
Nah, dude, can we please
but if
do
you
TF?
want to do TF.
I want to do TF to match
down
this
for
bot side
TF.
stuff. I think this is really important.
Okay,
Like
just
if
pick
they
TF
don't make
then.
bot plays, I think their comp won't work anymore. When I walk off the stage, I'm normally thinking like, oh damn, I should have said this to my player or something. Because I normally have 55 seconds to say what I want, and by the end of it, I just pray I got everything out that was like the most valuable. And sometimes I don't, and I'm sitting there going like, damn it, I should have talked about like this part or this part more. I should have stressed this. And then yeah, while I'm walking back, I'm just hoping we play the level 1 correctly. We had to dip into the extra pool. We just get TF. So our game plan is to kill bot. TF is good against that. And there's a lot of mid bans.
I'm gonna start back.
Hey!
It's coming.
Ash pulverized headbutts and Sven ignites him as well. Does he have a way out? He's gonna get stunned up on top of that one. There's a flagger deck. First blood goes over to Kog'Maw. What a great gank in the bot lane. There's a re-engage coming now, and the wall from Talia, and Sunday is cut off. He's got no way out for this one. Gets away from some of that CC, waiting for the W to come down when he needs it, gets some more damage across, and buys a few more seconds, looking for his vet. Not gonna find him though. The shove comes in, and Bjergsen unloads the carpet, and this is not good for Cody-san. A lot of damage out of Hanser. The barrel gonna come in. The Zonya's not gonna matter. He is so dead on this one. The shot comes in. Hanser gets the solo kill. He's gonna teleport in, so here comes a flank fight 5v4. But look how low it is. It's gonna be an easy spike picked up, and now in the backside is Someday looking for a little bit to do, but he can't find the targets. 400 Thieves, but really Someday. It might be his death in this, but Cody-san actually slowed down and shot out. He's by himself, and he pops 2 kills already to Hanser, and TSM can just walk it down the bottom lane.
All of 100 Thieves?
What?
What are they doing?
Ryu, why show up there? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's 3v5, a triple kill now for Hanser. This is TSM walking it in. They'll improve to 3-3. 100 Thieves will be handed their second loss, and this is the week of TSM. You gotta believe it. A 2-0 week for the squad. Getting a win over a team that was in first place yesterday.
And I don't know. I just think the fact that like it didn't seem like there was any plays we could make at any point in time made the game hard for us. Like I don't think it's surprising when something bad happens when we're in a situation where it's like we're not in a good situation and it's not going to get better. I think some shit's going to go wrong at some point.
I mean, should we still strive to be playing the right way though?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, Zach, when we swap Cog to topside and we're not topside, like that's the same issue when we take bot tier 1.
Like I'm in a bad matchup, Jarvan versus Sejuani. can never really catch her. I'm always at risk of getting killed if I walk up. Didn't like that draft.
Hey guys, our mindset needs to be what are all the things that didn't go as well as it could have, and that's the stuff that we work on improving for next week, right? So it's not trying to put the blame on one thing, but all the things we can make better, that's what we focus on, right? Sounds pretty simple. Is it around time to go to fans? Okay. Hey, we got to be professionals now, right? We're going to have to come back to this going into next week, of course, whenever it is you guys want to do that. But for now, we've got to show love to fans. They enable us to do this job, so it's important to do it on these days.
Losing versus TSM, I mean, obviously sucks. I hate losing. And I think it's good to be frustrated and progress. I mean, obviously, you know, we want to really win.
The loss sucked more because I think all the players wanted to win more than, like, the C9 match. Of course, everyone wanted to win, but it definitely didn't feel as bad as, I guess, the TSM loss.
I don't like to see our players upset. It's not that I'm mad that 100 Thieves lost as an organization. I don't want our players to be disappointed because they practice so hard every single day. And no matter what, all of that work, a culmination of all that time, it doesn't translate to wins every single time. And so for that reason, it really does hurt me just to watch them backstage disappointed, and there's nothing I can do to make it better.
I think everything's still really up in the air. I think these best of ones don't show much of these teams. I think by the end of playoffs, you will know who's going to be good for a summer split. I don't think you have to look out for any teams. You're going to beat them all. Yeah, it's going to just go by really fast. Like those first couple weeks, we're just like building chairs and desks. Those days were pretty slow. But now when it's like, you got 4 days of scrim, prepare for this, and like, you know, things are falling apart. You gotta fix them fast. Weeks go pretty quickly, so I feel like the next time we think about this, it'll be over.
Because this is my job, so if I don't play a lot, I'm get behind, so I have to more play game.
Let me tell you guys a story about a friend of mine named Someday.